Hey guys, it's Keychain. Just want to do a quick video on guards and the things that we've learned since guards came out and the long-term health of your account. Now, I've made some mistakes and learned some things. Now, going into the guard tab, my currently appointed is all gold guards. Before this, I had two of my purple guards that were 5-star level 60. And I was thinking this is going to be great. It's, I can have some 5-star guards and things are great. So the reason why that's wrong is the purple guards cap at level 60, and having them at 5-star is great. But the thing that's wrong with that is eventually your gold guard is going to pass them, and the base stats of the gold guards are higher. So once you get a gold guard to 3-star, it has a higher potential at the same level as a 5-star purple. So what I did today is I respec'd before those guard respecs expired, and I leveled these two up. And they're only 2-stars, so they're not as good as the 3-star golds that I had in there. So I had in this guy here, and I had him maxed out. But I still lost progress by resetting because the guard resets don't work fully. And what I mean by that is, let me click one of them. You don't get back the guards you used to unlock these abilities. You get back the experience, but I think it's something like 2 here, then 2, 3, 4, and 6 or something like that. So it's like 14 or 15 purple guards that I don't get back, plus this one here is another, I think, 4 or 3. So it's almost 20 purple guard duplicates that I don't get back for both of the characters that I reset. So that puts me behind because I can't unlock all of these abilities for either one of these two guards. But long term, this is going to be better because as soon as I get the star for her, which I don't have any cards saved up, same for him, but it'll happen eventually, and then they'll be stronger overall. The other thing you need to remember when you're leveling your guards is you need 10 guards. You need 8 to a point, and you need 2 for your wall. Now the new guy, Count Rochford, however you say his name, once you can unlock this, he's pretty good. So on defense, where your wall guards park, he's increasing a lot of stats here. And the other new guard that's good for the wall is a purple, but it's this guy Grimoire or Grimoire, I don't know how to say it. But he's got an ability that's similar where he gives just a bunch of basic stats. And the problem with mine, again, is I can't unlock these because I don't have the cards because I screwed up on my initial guard placement, and their reset is not good enough. Big surprise there. I'm going to try and stay positive though, but it is what it is. So be careful when you're leveling your guards so that you don't end up with wasted cards and wasted resources. I think that's it as far as what I want to cover in this one. I think I'm going to do a different video on speed tuning and guard pairing, and I'll give a quick example of that with these two, Henry and Inez. What I mean by speed tuning is, let's look at Henry and look at his abilities. So this ability here, he's got a 50% chance of triggering a shield effect each round, lasting 4 rounds. If your opponent is under an incentive effect, his shields are increased by 16%. So that adds quite a bit of absorption on here. And he does not have a self incentive, so he can't he can't produce it by himself. He gives inspiration, but that's different than incentive. But Inez over here, her ability, wherever it is, she gives your troops incentive. So the way it reads is 100%. She has a 35% chance to deal damage, but she gives your troops incentive for 1 round, and that's at the start of her turn. So the way that I have her spec'd right now is I have her at 183 speed because I want her to go first in a guard pairing with Henry. So she goes first, he's slower. So the way that these guards work when they're in a team is Inez goes first, she buffs everybody, all my guards, giving them the incentive effect that reduces the damage they receive. A couple of speed after her, Henry takes his turn, and he has his chance to deal damage, but he gives everybody inspiration, which increases their damage, and then he also, if the shield triggers, puts a 36% damage shield, and that's affected by strength, onto all of our own troops. So if this thing triggers, the swing is going to be huge. Like it's going to absorb a lot of the initial damage from the enemy's first attack. So that's kind of what I mean by speed tuning, is you want to look at these pairs and find buffs and debuffs and things like that and speed tune your characters. Another notable pair is, I think, Van Helsing. So okay, here it is. So his killing spree. If the enemy troops are under a bleeding effect, it will have a deterrent effect on the enemy guards who will be prohibited from using active skills for 2 rounds. So that prevents the enemy guards from attacking for 2 rounds, which is huge. So you have to get a bleed up effect first. So you want him to go behind someone with bleed. For example, Malpin or Malpin, I don't know how you say her name, La Malpin. She's got a bleed. So there's her chances to do damage each round, and when it triggers, there's a 50% chance to cause bleeding. So this isn't great because it's a chance and a chance. So basically you multiply these out and you end up with like a 0.0 or a 0.15% chance. So you get a 15% chance to basically end up with this. But you want her to go first. So right now I have her speed at 165. If I was leveling him up, which I'm not right now, I'm going to wait for him to get a couple of more stars. I want him to be slower than Malpin so that she has her chance to apply bleeding, and then he can come in behind it and use his ability to deter the other guards and stop them from taking their turn. So you just have to make sure the speeds are right. Otherwise, it could alter the way things land as far as perfect scenarios and things like that. So I do have a plan to release a video on pairing and who I'm setting up in my marches and why and how I'm pairing them together. And yeah, look forward to that. It'll be out sometime in the next week, since I've got this new way of recording that makes my life easier. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. I'll try and answer them and get back to you.